So this time we are going to calculate moment of inertia by y-axis. We're still going to use parallel axis theorem. However, this time we are going to try both plus method and minus method. So now let's try the plus method first. So you can see, mark the centroid. This is a system centroid, and if we were trying to divide the area to 3 components, and that's the centroid for each component. So now Iy will be moment of inertia for each area about its own centroid plus the AD square. So now let's take a look. This time 1/12 BH cube. So the B is going to be the base parallel to the y-axis. So that's why we are going to use 6, and 14 will be the height. And do we need to shift the area from the blue to the red? Actually, the answer is no, because you can see it's all on the y-axis here. We don't need to shift anything. So the D will be 0. And then we can move to the area number 2. That's going to be 1/12 BH cube. And again, the centroid is at the same line, so we don't need to shift. So that's why AD square will be 0 again. When we move to the area number 3, we can see it's actually just double the area number 1. So the centroid Iy is 2784.5 inch-force. So now let's move to the minus method. So for the minus method, remember we are going to have big area, and then we are going to take these 2 areas off. So this is a centroid for each area. And now you can see for the area, so let's write them down. 1/12 BH cube for the big area. Rectangular will be 30. 14 cube. And then we take off 2 areas, so we double them. So now let's take a look. The moment of inertia around its own y-axis here will be 1/12 18. So the height will be 14 minus 3 divided by 2. So do we need to shift the area, the blue sign to the red sign, to the y-axis? Yes, we do. So you can see we have to move from here to here in the y direction. So that's why the D square is actually not 0. And how much is that? It will be from here to there. So 3/2 plus. And finally, if you punch the number, we are going to get the same value. So how we are going to wisely use plus method or minus method? It all depends on if you had all the centroid at the same location or you have to shift them. If you have to shift them, then you need to include the D square.